behind. Everybody's wrecking. Oh my God, it's the big one here at Chicagoland.
It all comes down to these 2 laps. Green flag in the air. Hunting with a great jump. Sagosi throws it up high, scrapes the wall a little bit. It looks like losing some time. Has Blake Sagosi. Big wreck behind him.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Real quick, double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
Good, beautiful evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Fearless Broadcasting Network. My name is Christopher Maxwell, your host tonight for the championship night of the Friday Night O'Reilly Auto Parts Series here at the lovely Homestead Miami Speedway. As we get ready for qualifying here, it's a beautiful day to crown a champion, might I say. As we have 6 drivers going into this battle, only one will come out a champion here tonight. Let's go ahead and talk about your champions tonight. Your playoff drivers that are racing for a championship. You got Mackay Rigby in the number 27. Mason Ward in the 00. Brandon Pfeiffer in the number 54. Max DeFlippi in the 12. McCoy Benke in the 35. And Kyle Wellman in the number 9. Fighting for the end of the championship playoffs tonight, ladies and gentlemen. It is going to be interesting to see, as we have 18 total drivers in this race tonight. So only 6 of them are fighting for a playoff. The other 12 are chasing a win to end off the season. So the championship is determined by points. So it is all determined by points. So we will see who ends up being your champion tonight. So the stages are already set. 37 laps for stage number 1. On lap 75, we'll go into stage number 2. And on lap 150, it will finally be determined on who is a champion. So, ladies and gentlemen, as qualifying continues on here, I want to take this time to thank our great broadcasting partners that help make Fearless Broadcasting what it is today. I want to first give a big shout out to our friends over at Tier 1 Setup Shop. If you're looking to gain an edge on the track, check out Tier 1 Setup Shop. Founded by Brett Buller, Tier 1 was built by racers for racers with one goal: to deliver high-quality racing setups and real support from people who know the sport. Whether you're chasing wins or just looking to improve your performance, Tier 1 Setup Shop has you covered. And don't forget to use code FEARLESS at checkout for 10% off your purchase. Thank you to our friends at Admin Box. If you're needing to make race control easier, check out Admin Box, built by iRacers for iRacers, designed specifically for league and hosted races. Each Admin Box connects via USB and comes with pre-programmed race control commands, so there's no complicated key binding setup. With bright light, LED backlighting, and responsive buttons, it's easy to use in any racing situation. And don't forget to use code FEARLESSBOX to save 10% off on your next order. Thank you to our friends at Juicy Spider Studios. If you're looking to level up your brand or iRacing league, check out Juicy Spider Studios today. They offer custom logos, 2D, 3D animation, video editing, custom graphics, and more to help bring your vision to life. If you're looking for something professional unique, check out Juicy Spider Studios today, and they will get you what you need. Thank you to Puffy's Swag Shop. If you're needing custom apparel or merchandise, check out Puffy's Swag Shop today. Owned by Jacob Schofter, Puffy's offers quality custom apparel and merch made in-house with your logo and design. Whether you need shirts, hoodies, hats, or more, Jacob delivers great products at a fair price. Check out Puffy's Swag Shop for your next custom order. Thank you to all of our proud partners that make our broadcast possible. As qualifying gets round up here, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to take a look at your final starting grid for the season. So let's go ahead and pull that up here, ladies and gentlemen. Starting in the P number 1 position is going to be your points leader, the number 27 of Mackay Rigby. Starting P2 in the 19, going to be Toby S. Starting P3 in the 00 is going to be Mason Ward. P4 in the number 35, McCoy Benke. P5 in the number 12 is going to be Max DeFlippy. P6 in the number 80 is going to be Keegan Shelton. P7 in the number 54 is going to be Brandon T. Pfeiffer. P8 in the number 6 is going to be Zane Rahman. P9 in the number 86 is going to be Noah Delano. P10 in the number 49 going to be Hunter Foist. P11 in the number 9 going to be Kyle Wellman. P12 in the number 70 going to be Cameron Underwood. P13 in the number 25 going to be Jared Parks. P14 in the number 43 going to be Ian Mendez. P15 in the number 66 is going to be Ted Gamble Jr. P16 in the number 48 going to be Knox Thompson. P17 in the number 16 going to be Warren Cook. P18 in the number 22 going to be Dirk Christian. Ladies and gentlemen, that is your starting grid for tonight's race. Let's go ahead and beat them on the grid to see how this race starts. As all of them are gridded up, ready to go, it's your pole sitter in the number 27, that being Mackay Rigby, your current points leader, leading them off to green. As they roll off here, ladies and gentlemen, off of pit road, they're getting ready to go the distance of 150 laps here tonight. As you see here, Mackay Rigby getting ready to set the tone of this race here. 37 laps will go the distance for stage number 1, and then we'll go on 33 laps to stage 2. I believe 33. I think. No, wait. 40. I'm not sure the amount. I gotta look at my list here. 38 to stage number 38 extra laps to stage 2, and then ended off at 100 and the remainder laps of 175 extra laps. Here with Mackay Rigby start setting the pace of the field tonight, ladies and gentlemen. We're getting ready to go green flag racing. Pace car lights are out, making the hard left turn down pit lane, coming to the green start. Green flag in the air. We're underway here for what will be 150 laps to decide a champion. Mackay Rigby getting a good start on that bottom line here. As we see here, Mackay Rigby showing the way early on into turn number 2. Into turn number 3 here as we come As we look at our cameras here, ladies and gentlemen, looking at the number 80 car of Keegan Shelton. Oh, almost some contact there between McCoy Benke and Max DeFlippy. Gosh, I can't speak today. My apologies. As we're looking at the 86 car of Noah Delano here. Noah Delano currently sitting in the 8th place position. We'll go ahead and keep an eye on your number 27 of Mackay Rigby. See what he can do so far. Mackay Rigby, again, your current points leader. So, to give you a perspective of where all your drivers are sitting in points. Your second place points runner is Mason Ward, right here in the 00 in the 3rd place position. Mason Ward started in that 3rd position, currently only 2 spots back from your points leader. Then moving to the 54 of Brandon Pfeiffer. Brandon Pfeiffer currently sitting in that 6th place position, battling for that 5th place position. Then going back one more to Max DeFlippy. Max DeFlippy in 4th right now. Max DeFlippy is your 4th place car. Then going a little right back to 5th and 6th, you got McCoy Benke right here in the top 6. And then rounding out the field in your points battle is the number 9 car of Kyle Wellman. So we'll be sure to keep an eye on all 6 of these drivers tonight, ladies and gentlemen, as Toby S. goes ahead and take that top spot away from Mackay Rigby. So we will see what happens. See Toby riding the high line here. Trying to make use of the high line, getting a better run. But we will see what happens here, folks. As we continue here, going into the out of turn 4 and onto the front stretch, you see them all right here. As we continue here, folks, it's still Toby up front. Let's go ahead and move back. We got Noah Delano moving up a little, but now moving backwards. Trying to make the high line work. Graham Piper looks like he got up to that 5th place position. As you see them all on the front stretch here. See what they can do. So we will see what happens as your 3rd, 4th, and 5th points racers are in 3rd, 4th, and 5th, their respective places. So we will see what happens here. Back to Flippy, taking 3rd away from Mason Ward. Can he hang on? 3rd, Mason Ward hangs on to it. Looks like back to Flippy falls back a little bit. And here comes Brandon Pfeiffer. Both Pfeiffer and Flippy on the inside and outside respectively, and Mason Ward throws a block. So we will watch this battle here between Pfeiffer getting a good run on the high side here, getting around Mason Ward. As you see there, Mason Ward jumps back one, and Brandon Pfeiffer jumps up one. Brandon Pfeiffer now your 3rd place car. As we see a little battle back here between some cars, you got Noah Delano, Keegan Shelton, Hunter Foist, and Kyle Wellman, all right back here. And Jared Park trying to enter the mix. Go ahead and take a look back at your leader of Tobias S. Currently up front by 0.37 seconds. So see if he can maintain that lead. Doing a pretty good job of it so far in the number 19 Progressive Toyota. So we will see what happens here. Go ahead and roll our cameras back a little bit. Look at what some action is going on the track. Joe Delano has fallen back to 8th, trying to battle back up there, trying to pass Keegan for the number 7 position. Slides in front of Keegan. Here's Hunter Foist, seeing if he can get around the 80 of Keegan Shelton with the 48 of Knox Thompson. Knox Thompson getting around Keegan Shelton, it looks like. Now trying to get around Noah Delano. Noah Delano getting a better run on that high side as of right now. But how long will that high side work? As you see, Keegan Shelton does get past there. Now Keegan Shelton has Hunter Foist to deal with. Hunter Foist right there, side by side, door to door. See if Hunter Foist can get past Keegan Shelton or not. And it looks like Keegan Shelton stays in front of him. Let's go ahead and look. Got a battle for your lead between Toby S. and Mackay Rigby now. Mackay Rigby battling Toby S. for that lead position. You see the switch there for a second, but is back in control by Toby. So we will see what happens. Mackay getting a good entry, but Toby getting a better exit on the corner. So we will see what happens here, folks, as we continue green flags. As you see, these drivers are racing hard. Currently, the race being led by a non-playoff driver. The Championship 6, Championship 6 driver is leading this, but the next best car is Mackay Rigby in the second place. Kyle Wellman looks like not having a great night, falling back to 15th. We'll go ahead and look at the 9 car. Kyle Wellman currently sitting, currently sitting 15th in the runnings. So see if he can work his way back up. I said oh wow there for a second because Zayd Rahman looked like he's having some connectivity issues. It looked like he dropped for a second, but he is still here, so that is good. As we see here, folks, if we go back here, here's Mackay Rigby. Mackay still using that low line, and here comes Brandon Pfeiffer. Brandon, your current 3rd place runner in the points, fighting something on the high line. We will see what happens, but Brandon and Toby both find something on the high line. Brandon, maybe not so much the high line, but the middle line. So we'll see what happens here. Looking at your top 3 right here on the camera shot. All of them trying to make it work. But we will see what happens here. So, as we continue here, ladies and gentlemen, we will determine who gets the key crowd here as battle for second is intensifying. As the battle for second intensifies here, Brandon Pfeiffer finding a good run on that high line with Toby. Mackay still fighting good corner entry, but he does not able to defend as Brandon Pfeiffer goes around Mackay Rigby for second. Mackay Rigby trying to battle back. Oh, they touch. They make contact. Mackay Rigby gives the door a little, and they both go to pit road. Mackay Rigby and Tobias S. and Max DeFlippy and McCoy Benke all jump into pit road here. So 4 drivers all jump into pit road. So the lead's going to go to Brandon Pfeiffer here. Those drivers will jump into pit road on lap number 19. Well, 18 technically. So we will see when others choose to go pit road. As Brandon Pfeiffer chooses to go pit road on lap number 19. So is your Mason Ward your new leader in the 00? So as we continue here, folks, we got multiple cars doing their pit cycle right now. So we will see what happens. See if Mason Ward chooses to go down the pits this time. It does not look like he does. He's going to stay out. So we will see what happens here as caution is out. Caution is out. Cameron Underwood looks like there's Cameron Underwood. Let's see what happened here. Cameron Underwood, that camo number 70 car. It looks like he's trying to make his pit stop. Goes a little wide and hits the tire barrier. Trying to go to his pit stop and causes the first caution of the night. So caution out on lap number 20. So this is a good and a bad thing. Good thing for those drivers that just completed their pit cycle. Also a good thing for those drivers that haven't completed their pit cycle yet. So definitely going to be interesting here to see what happens. So we will see what goes on there. So this caution coming out on lap number 20. Hey, we'll be a great time to take a break here. We'll be right back. We're going to hear a couple messages from our sponsors. Be sure to stick around because we're going just to side by side. You're not going to miss any of the action happening. We'll be right back after these messages.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Real quick, double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish! It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you to our proud sponsors that support our broadcast. The other two sponsors I want to mention, thank you to our friends over at AdminBox. If you need to make your race control easier, check out AdminBox, built by iRacers for iRacers, designed specifically for league and hosted races. Each added box connects via USB. It comes with pre-programmed race control commands, so there's no complicated key binding setup. With bright LED backlighting and responsive buttons, it's easy to use in any racing situation. And don't forget to use code FEARLESSBOX to save 10% off your next order. And thank you to our friends at Puffy Swag Shop. Need custom apparel or merchandise? Check out Puffy Swag Shop, owned by Jacob Shofit. Puffy's offers quality custom apparel and merch made in-house with your logo and design. Whether you need shirts, hoodies, hats, or more, Jacob delivers great products at fair price. Check them out at Puffy Swag Shop today. As we get ready to go green flag racing, it's Brandon Pfeiffer, Mackay Rigby on your front row, Tobias and Knox Thompson in second row. Here we go, green flag racing underway. We're back underway here with Brandon Pfeiffer getting a great launch off the start to finish off stage number 1. 13 laps to go to the end. 13 laps to go here to end off stage number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, so we will see what the dominant line is. As we've seen in the later run, that high line developed a lot quicker, but Brandon making it work on the low line. We'll see if Brandon moves to the high line here shortly. He does. Brandon now running that high line right up against the fence. Getting and lowering quite slowly here as we see here Brandon Pfeiffer doing good. Mackay Rigby now jumping to the bottom, but Brandon Pfeiffer jumping to the middle. So we'll see what happens as is a side-by-side race here, ladies and gentlemen. Mackay Rigby getting a good run on the bottom. See if he can hold it. See if Mackay Rigby going into turn number 1 can get the lead. He does get the lead, but for how long? Mackay Rigby has the lead currently. Can he keep it going off the exit of the corner? He clears him. Barely. He goes to the wall. But Mackay Rigby takes the lead. Brandon Pfeiffer, Mackay Rigby slid up there, kept the line alive. Now, Brandon Pfeiffer tried that low line, seeing it work for Mackay, seeing if he can make it work for himself. Pfeiffer jumping back in line with Mackay now. Let's see what he does. Mackay Rigby staying up high. Pfeiffer jumping to the middle. And Knox Thompson sliding in front of Tobias, but Tobias passes him on the back straightaway. Here, as we continue here to watch this, we will see what happens here, folks. As you see, Mackay Rigby in that number 27 car trying to make it work. Currently making it work, actually. So we will see what happens here, folks. Let's go ahead and look back here. You got the 80 of Keegan Shelton in the 6th place position. 5th place of Noah Delano currently. So see what they could do. Max DeFlippy back there in 7th. Ian Menzies in 6th and 7th now. In front of DeFlippy. 8th to DeFlippy. 9 to Raymond. At Rahman. 9th to Mason Ward. Hoist running 11th. So we will see. Let's go ahead and keep looking up here at this battle. As Mackay Rigby is starting to get a good gap on your leader, on your 2nd place car. Here comes Noah Delano with a hard charge on the inside. Noah Delano getting a good run on that bottom line. See what he does here. Noah Delano able to drive that car just a little bit harder than Mackay. Mackay, I believe, is trying to save a little bit of tire. So we will see what happens here as Delano goes into turn number 3 and 4. Able to drive it just slightly harder than Mackay. Slide in front of Mackay and take that lead position away. Your leader now, the 86 of Noah Delano, and here comes Mackay Rigby. Try to do the crossover move. See if he can make it stick. It does not look like it. Noah Delano having the stronger car at the moment, as Noah Delano up front. Mackay Rigby trying that outside line, but Delano just able to get it right. Ian Menzies now battling Mackay Rigby for that second place spot. Ian, last pit on lap 20. So Ian trying to be a statement here. See if he can take second place away. And he does. So Ian Mendes takes second away from Mackay Rigby. So now, the highest position a playoff driver is third. That third place position. Oh, and Mackay Rigby gets into the wall. Mackay Rigby gets into the wall slow and very quickly falling back. As drivers begin to close in, Rigby continues to fall back, now gaining on him. So you'll see what happens here as these two drivers of Noah Delano and Ian Menzies both pitted on lap 20. It seems to work out well for them. With 3 laps to go, here in this stage, it is still Delano up front. Guy Rigby having a pretty decent gap from the 4th place car of Brandon Pfeiffer, and that's all he needs to be in front of right now. So we will see what happens as we continue. As we continue here, here's a battle for your lead. Ian to the inside, Delano on the outside. As Ian makes a successful pass on Noah Delano. With 2 laps to go till the end of the stage. Now 1 to go to the end of the stage. Coming to the line. One lap to go. This is the final lap till the end of stage number 1. It is all open air for Ian here, as Noah Delano has fallen back 0.4, 0.3 seconds back, but is closing. And now expanding again. It is going to be Ian Menzies in the number 43, taking the win in stage number 1. Here he comes, Ian Menzies, winner of stage number 1. As you see here, folks, your winner of stage number 1 coming to the number 43 car of Ian Menzies. So, with that, let's take a look at your current playoff positions. So, finishing that stage in 3rd place, P3 going to be Mackay Rigby, P4 Brandon Pfeiffer, P6 the 00 Mason Ward, P9 the 35 of Mackay Benke, P12 the number 12 of Max the Flippy, and P16 the number 9 of Kyle Wellman. That is going to be your finishing order for those playoff drivers. So, as I said, folks, this is only the end of stage number 1. Some points have just been awarded, though, to the drivers that finished in the top 5. So, in the top 10, I believe. So, each driver getting their respective playoff points. So, we will see what happens. So, So we will see what happens as they all go to pit lane here. We'll be right back. Don't miss anything, folks. We'll be right back. We're going side-by-side action.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Real quick, you both stop the real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
Too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa.
Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1, 2, 3 finish.
All right, we are back here, folks. Getting ready to go back green flag racing here. Your leader, the number 25 of Jared Parks, winning the race off of pit road. And to the outside, the number 27 of Makai Rigby, getting ready to go green flag racing here for another 38 laps. Everything ready to go here as we get ready to go green flag racing here, ladies and gentlemen. Coming to the green flag in the air. We're back underway as Jared Parks getting the lead. Jared Parks getting the lead. 48 of Knox Thompson getting second early. Makai Rigby on the high sides, seeing what he can get, and some more. Sliding in front of Knox Thompson, now jumping down the bottom to Jared Parker on the bottom. See if he can get a good run on the bottom to pass Jared Parks. Makai Rigby sticking right along the bottom here and sliding up, getting around the number 25 to take the lead. The leader of the race now, the number 27 of Makai Rigby. Makai Rigby taking the early lead in this one. Knox Thompson in the 48 behind him. Jared Park in the 25. In third, battling Toby S. in the 19, who is in fourth. As we see here, folks, good, clean racing happening. Side by side for first now. Knox Thompson on the outside, Makai Rigby on the inside. See who could get her done. Knox Thompson clears Makai Rigby, but for how long? As they go into the quarter, it's still Knox Thompson out front. Makai Rigby second, Toby S third, Jared Parks fourth, Brandon Pfeiffer fifth, Mason Ward sixth, Max the Flippy seventh, eighth, McCoy Benke. 9th, Kyle Wellman. 10th going to Keegan Sheldon. 11th, Ward Cook. 12th, Ted Gamble Jr. 13th, Hunter Foyce. 14th, Ian Menzies. Dade Rain in 15th. 16th, Noah Delano. 17th, Dirk Christian. And 18th, Cameron Underwood. Your currently running order. So, as we continue here, folks, we see the number 48 of Knox Thompson out front. Now Mackay Rigby behind Toby S. in the 19. So, now your playoff drivers are starting to heat up as Brandon Pfeiffer is right there behind Mackay, now separated by Toby. So Mackay trying to get a move on before anybody else catches up. So as we continue here, folks, you got Knox Thompson up front, Mackay Rigby second, Brandon Pfeiffer third, Toby S. fourth, 5th, Max DeFlippy, 6th, Jared Parks. And we'll go ahead and look at some stuff going on around your field. Noah Delano back here in the 17th position, fall back a little bit. Looking here at McCoy Benke in the 35, moving up past Jared Parks for the 6th place position. Kyle Wellman, your playoff driver, currently trying to find his way around Jared Parks here. Getting around Jared Parks now. Here's Mason Ward in the 00. Mason Ward currently in that 9th place position. Jared Parks in the 25 in 8th in front of him. So as you see here, Mason Ward trying to work his way up, but unfortunately back in the 9th place position. So we will see what happens here, folks. As we look up here at Knox Thompson, he's got Mackay Rigby right on his tail. Mackay Rigby not giving up any room here. Trying everything. Mackay Rigby seeing what works, trying the high side now. See if the high side will give him a better run than the low line has. It does not look like it is. It looks like actually that gave some space for Knox Thompson here. So now going to the 3 and 4. Mackay's going to use the inside. The outside was there in the first stage, is gone in the second. The driver jumped to the bottom to utilize that low line here. Mackay Rigby trying that highlight again, but it looks like there's just not anything there like there was before. But getting a good run off the top in the straightaway, but not got enough to get past the leader for the 48 of Knox Thompson. Looking back here at Jared Parks in the 25, currently in the 11th place position. Kyle Wellman going to the pits. Kyle Wellman is going to the pits here on lap 16 of 38 for this stage. Knox Thompson still in that top spot. Here comes Mackay Rigby with a high run. Very hot run for Mackay Rigby off the top and past and around Knox Thompson for the lead. So good time to tune in there. So now, Knox Thompson up. Knox Thompson in second. Mackay Rigby first. And Brandon Pfeiffer back here in third place. Trying to find his way, trying to get his way up to Mackay Rigby, see if he can battle him for the win. Kyle Wellman coming on track now in front. Coming in on track now, jumping in behind Toby S. So we'll see what happens here as Knox Thompson and Mackay Rigby have almost a whole second lead on the field. Not both of them, but just one of them. That being Mackay Rigby has a 1.2 second lead on the field. So Knox Thompson close to being there, but not just there yet. As we continue here, folks, let's go ahead and check into all your playoff drivers. As we know, Mackay Rigby, the number 27, your current points leader, sitting in the top spot. Brandon Pfeiffer, number 54, currently sitting third in the playoff points at the start of this race. Currently in your third place spot. Max DeFlippy, currently your fourth place starter, fourth place position in points tonight. Currently in fifth. McCoy Benke, currently fifth at the start of this race in points, currently sitting sixth. Mason Ward, currently second in points, sitting in the seventh position. Currently sitting in the seventh position. And Kyle Wellman, currently in sixth, sitting in the 17th position, unfortunately. So he will need to work up some ground, pitting early. So we will see who else jumps the pit road. As Mackay Rigby has made it around Knox Thompson again. Well, he made it around earlier. I thought he got past earlier, but he didn't. So he's still up front. My bad. So Mackay Rigby up front in front of Knox Thompson. Does Mackay Rigby choose to go to pit road at this time? We'll see here, they both decide to go pit road. Mackay, Knox, Brandon, Toby, all jump into pit road. That's going to be given the lead to Max DeFlippy in the 12. Max DeFlippy, your fourth place playoff driver, in the lead here. So we will see what happens. Multiple drivers are on pit road right now. See what they can figure out. Last pit cycle resulted in a caution. We'll see if this one results in a caution. So far, so good. As Max DeFlippy still out front here on lap 22 of 38 of the total race. Coming up on lap number 60. So Max DeFlippy choosing not to pit still. We will see when the decision to pit will come. As we continue here, 15 to go to the end of stage number 2, and it's still Max DeFlippy out front here. So as we continue here, ladies and gentlemen, see, it is still Max DeFlippy out front. They last pit the top 8, it looks like, top 9 all last pitted on lap number 39, besides the number 6 who pitted on lap 40. So when will they decide to go down pit road? That does become the question. As I believe Max DeFlippy decides that time is now. No, he does not. He keeps rolling. So, still rolling here for Max the Flippy with 13 to go. We'll see if there's any takers this go around. It does not look like it. As we continue here, folks, we still see, we'll go ahead and look at where everybody is. Max Flippy, your current points leader, your current first place car, currently fourth in points. Looking at McCoy Benke, who's in second, currently fifth in points. Mason Ward, the double zero, currently second in points, sitting in your third place position. Looking at Jared, let's see here, who is it? Kai Rigby, your next points runner, who's first in points, currently in the 11th place position. Brandon Pfeiffer, your current third place points runner, currently in 12th. Kyle Wellman, your current 6th place points runner, currently sitting in that 14th position. And let's see if I missed anybody. I think I missed somebody. No, I didn't. I got everybody. All right. So it is still Max the Flippy out front here with 11 laps to go to the end of stage number 2. As you see, the lights have turned on here at the lovely Homestead Miami Speedway, and we will see what is in store here. With 10 to go at the flag stand. And here comes Max the Flippy going down pit road, same with McCoy Benke. Does Mason Ward join them? Mason Ward stays out still. Mason Ward, that double zero car, he has chosen to stay out still. So he will not be going to pit road here. So we will see when Mason Ward decides to go pit road. Mason Ward still on almost 20 lap old tires. So we will see what happens here. Almost about to be 30 lap old tires, actually. As Mason Ward lap pitted on lap number 39. Now lap 67, 9 laps to go to the end of stage number 2. We'll see how long he can stay up front, but definitely an interesting strategy, none of the less. So as we continue here, ladies and gentlemen, for what will be lap 68 at the line, we'll see what happens here. As you see here, Mason Ward up in front by 2 seconds in front of your second place car, Ted Gamble Jr. Ted Gamble Jr. will be your next car that is behind him. As Mason Ward works around lap traffic, backs her down a little bit. And I think, is he going? No, he's not. Backs her down a little bit. Mason has Warren Cook in front of him. Number 16 of Warren Cook in front of him. Seeing if he can work around him. There's the number 6 of Dayan Rahman right there. Try to work around him. They got 7 to go here in this stage. We'll see what happens. See if Mason Ward is just going to roll with it for the entire stage. That would be 10 additional points if Mason Ward is able to stay out all the way till the end of the stage. Can he do it? If Mason Ward wins this would be 10 extra stage. This would be 10 extra points. As we see here with 6 laps to go. With 6 laps to go here for now 5 laps to go at the stripe for your leader, Mason Ward. Ted Gamble Jr. closing in, though, on Mason Ward here. Mason Ward still up front here. Ted Gamble Jr. is second. Ted Gamble Jr. in second by not too much. Not far behind by too much. By about a second behind. Then Dirk Christian in the 22 car coming in the pits actually. So that will go to Knox Thompson, who's right here, and Mackay Rigby, who is right behind him. They may not get to him though, so we'll see if Mason Ward can stay out here the entire stage and make it a pit road by the time the pits open under caution. As you see here, Mason Ward coming to the stripes with 3 laps to go to the end of the stage. Backing it down a little bit, just trying to conserve and save the remainder of what he's got. Not trying to overdrive it, keep it nice, smooth, and consistent here. So here we go. 2 laps to go for your leader, Mason Ward, to the end of the stage. At the stripes here, officially now, 2 laps to go for Mason Ward. So we will see what happens here, folks. It looks like Ted Gamble Jr. has decided to go down pit road. Is Mason Ward out of fuel? I don't think he is. Go ahead and turn on the tower telemetry to see. Looks like he's just kind of nursing it. Just kind of nursing it. Is he out of fuel? I think he's out of fuel. The number 00. Out of fuel with 1 to go. Trying to make it the distance. He may be back. He may still have some fuel. Here, let's see if he does. 1 to go to the end of the stage. He's got a little bit of gas still. Does he make it to the end? Knox Thompson coming up quick. Does he make it to the end of the stage? I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. He has to go to the pits. That's going to give the stage win to Knox Thompson. Knox Thompson taking it right at the end. Mason Ward Durst trying to get to the very end, but unfortunately does not. And unfortunately, I believe that's going to give Knox Thompson the stage win. And unfortunately, Mason Ward dropping out of the top 10 entirely, not scoring any stage points off of that. Wow. Unfortunate events there for Mason Ward. All he needed was just not even a quarter of a lap of gas to get to the end. And he will have to serve a penalty, actually. Mason Ward will, because pits officially close. 2 laps to go to the end of the stage. So, with that said, Knox Thompson taking the win in that stage. So, we'll be right back, folks, after that incredible turn of events here. We'll be right back. Don't go in. We got side-by-side action coming up for you. Here's a message from our proud partners. And after that, we'll be back for the final stage, final 75 laps of the race.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Real quick, people stop for real quick touch. Double check the steering wheel. Control.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
He knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa. Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.
And we are back here, ladies and gentlemen, getting ready to go back green flag racing for the final 75 laps to decide who is the O'Reilly's Series champion. You got Mackay Rigby in that top spot, Knox Thompson second, Brandon Pfeiffer third, fourth Mackay Benke, fifth Max DeFlippy, sixth Keegan Shelton, seventh Kyle Wellman, sixth Zane Rahman, ninth Jared Parks, and 10th Warren Cook. So we will see who here gets to take us to lead the first lap in stage number 3. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Pace car making the left-hand turn down pit lane. Come to the restart zone. Green flag in the air. We're underway. Here we go. Let's determine a champion. Good side-by-side restart for Mackay Rigby in the number 27 car, getting such a good launch by both drivers there, side by side, not jumping, not any horseplay. It was a straight racing, right off the mark, good side by side racing. And here comes McCoy, Knox Thompson on the outside of Mackay Rigby. Mackay Rigby trying to stay toe to toe with him on the exit turn number 4. Now here's something I want to point out to you all, guys. Second, third, fifth, sixth, seventh, all right here, battling it out. McCoy Benke getting a little sideways there, leading on to Mackay Rigby a little bit. Here it comes, ladies and gentlemen. This is what it's all about. 5 playoff drivers all right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is where you get your popcorn at, ladies and gentlemen, because this is where the driving happens. As you see, McCoy Benke getting around the 27 Mackay Rigby. Mackay Rigby been so strong all night. The 80 car of Keegan Shelton in the mix, unfortunately. He probably loves it, or is probably scared half to death, not wanting to screw up any of these playoff drivers' nights. But man, this is what we love about racing, and caution is out, caution is out. I'm not sure what happened there. Kyle Wellman. Let's go ahead and take a look at Kyle Wellman here. Oh no. Number 9 of Kyle Wellman involved in an incident. Let's see what happened here. We were just talking about the ball being right there. Kyle Wellman getting loose, overcorrecting, and going down and getting a little help. Oh no, not a night Kyle Wellman wanted. Unfortunate there. As you see, there's smoke coming out the car. Is it the end of Kyle Wellman's night? That is the question here, folks. Can he get it fixed before... Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Kyle Wellman just destroying... Oh, wow. Not sure what happened there, but Kyle Wellman, emotion strong there, unfortunately. He is out of this race. Looks like something just happened to Cameron Underwood under caution. Let's see what happened. Cameron Underwood on the track here, and just comes to a stop, it looks like. Not sure. Maybe he got told to stop by iRacing, but comes to a complete stop and gets going again. So, not sure what happened there. Unfortunate there for Kyle Wellman in the number 9. Not sure what happened there. Wow. Unfortunately, Kyle Wellman's night is over. Having a good run tonight. So, that leaves us with 5 playoff drivers left in this battle. As Knox Thompson's still out front this one. So, as we get ready here, they should be going 1 to go here at the flag. So we will see here. It looks like, yes, lights are out on the pace car. 1 to go here. So it's going to be Knox Thompson, Keegan Shelton, Ian Menzies, McCoy Benke, Max DeFlippy, Brandon Pfeiffer, Toby S., Dade Roman, Jared Parks, Hunter Foist, Mason Ward, Warren Cook, Ted Gamble Jr., Noah Delano, Mackay Rigby choosing to go to the pits. Not sure why Mackay Rigby chose to go to the pits, but he did. He is back out on the track, though, but will need to catch up. So as they pace the field, Mackay Rigby trying to catch up to the field, as I don't believe, as they will have to make another pit stop. So see what happens here. If this, we'll see what happens here. As we get ready to go green flag racing, exiting turn number 4, pace car, making the hard left turn down pit lane. Here we go, coming to the restart zone, green flag in the air, we're back underway. Back underway here, folks, and it is going to be interesting here. The 48 of Knox Thompson out front, Keegan Shelton second, third, the 35 of McCoy Benke, fourth, the 54 of Brandon Pfeiffer, fifth, the 12 of Max DeFlippy. We'll see what happens here, folks. With 64 laps to go to the end of stage number 3. We get the 25 of Jared Parks, currently sitting in P number 8. Now look at Brandon Pfeiffer, P in number 54, currently sitting in that 4th place position, battling it out with Max DeFlippy in the 12, who's in 5th. Now Max DeFlippy jumps up to 4th, McCoy Benke in 3rd, McCoy Benke, your highest playoff driver right now. So we will see what happens here. So as we continue here, Boy Benke's now in the 4th place position. Max DeFlippy getting around him. So we will see what happens. So as we continue here, we will see what happens. Knox Thompson still your leader here at Homestead with 60 laps to go till the end of the race. Max DeFlippy out in 3rd. Currently your top point setter right now. Currently the highest person in points that is in the highest position. So, Toby S taps the wall there, but keeps going, keeps it straight. So we will see what happens here. Let's go ahead and take a look at your leader of Knox Thompson. Knox Thompson sitting in that 48 car. Currently with a smooth wheel. Mackay Rigby pitted late. Didn't make it to the pack and drop of the green flag. Currently sitting in that 11th place position, trying to work his way up slowly. So we'll see what Mackay Rigby chooses to do. Chooses what to do here. Trying to go around his teammate, the 00 of Mason Ward. So we will see what happens here, folks. So as we continue here, folks, we have Knox Thompson out front over Keegan Shelton. Max DeFlippy in 3rd. McCoy Benke in 4th. Graham Pfeiffer in 5th. 6th, Jared Parks. 7th, Zayd Rahman. 8th, Toby S. 9th, Ian Menzies. 10th, Mason Ward. 11th, Mackay Rigby. 12th, Noah Delano. 13th, Hunter Foist. 14th, Warren Cook. 15th, Ted Gamble Jr. 16th, Cameron Underwood. And Dirk Christian rounding out the field. So as we continue here, we wait to see what will happen as the laps tick down and the crowning of a champion comes closer and closer. But we will see what happens as we come oh so close to the end. So we will see. Let's go ahead and go through your field a little bit. Oh, sorry. Looking here, the number 80 of Keegan Shelton currently sitting in that 2nd place. Max DeFlippy in the 12 car, being 3rd. McCoy Benke right behind him in the 35 in 4th. 5th place, the number 54, Brandon Pfeiffer. Toby S in the 19 car, currently sitting 6th. 7th, that's the 25 of Jared Parks. 8th, the 6 car, Zaid Rahman. Ian Menzies in 9th. Mackay Rigby in the 27th, sitting 10th. Mason Ward in the 11 car. In the 11th place, 00 cars. 12th going to Noah Delano in the 86. 13th going to Warren Cook in the 16 car. Hunter Foist right here in the 49, currently sitting 14th. Ted Gamble Jr. in the 66, sitting 15th. And Cameron Underwood up here in the 70 cars, sitting 16th. And that is all the drivers it looks like. Nope, there's your 22 of Dirk Christian sitting in 17th. So we will see what happens as we continue throughout the night. Go ahead and look at your third place car of Brandon Pfeiffer passing McCoy Benke for third. Passing McCoy Benke, passing Max DeFlippy for third. I'm sorry. Max DeFlippy fell back to 6th. So we will see what happens here. As we see here, good racing on hand tonight. See what happens. So we'll continue to look at these racers and see what happens. So looking at Toby S in the 54 and the 19. So, WS battling for the 4th place position beside McCoy Benke. So we will see what happens there. Sorry, wrong button. As we continue throughout the night here, folks. Go ahead and move up a little bit. See what how it looks for Knox Thompson up front with 49 laps to go here. Here's Knox Thompson, your leader, with 48 to go, and now yeah, McCoy Benke in the 6th place position. Now Brandon Pfeiffer in the 3rd place position. Go back to Brandon Pfeiffer, see what he's looking like. Brandon Pfeiffer currently in that 3rd place position, trying to get up to that 2nd place car of Keegan Shelton. So, want to point out something. Your leader, Knox Thompson, in the 48, started in the 17th, in the 16th. Started in the 16th position at the start of tonight's race. Worked his way all the way up to 1st, and it's been up front since. So, interesting to see that. So we'll see how long he can keep his lead. As Brandon Pfeiffer gets into the wall there. Brandon Pfeiffer trying to make a pass on the high side, gets into the wall. See if he can keep it going. He does keep it going in front. See if he can find a way around Keegan Shelton here. As he goes the inside, Keegan Shelton, can he make it stick? Brandon Pfeiffer getting on the binders a little bit, but keeps her going and gets back into it. Side by side with Keegan Shelton here at the line. See if he can make something happen here in the corners 1 and 2. He does make it work for Jane Rahman in turns 1 and 2 around Keegan Shelton in turns 1 and 2. So Brandon Pfeiffer up to second now. See what he can do to get up to Knox Thompson, who's got a 2-second lead on the field. Knox Thompson with a 2-second lead over the field. We'll see what happens here, folks. Let's go ahead and go up. Knox Thompson's all the way up here on the back stretch. So we will see what happens as the laps wind down. And you have to wonder, when are drivers going to pit? Drivers last pit. Knox Thompson last pit on lap 77. Everybody else on lap 83 to 84. So you do have to wonder now, how many laps can they go still? As Mason Ward ran out of fuel at the end of stage number 2, and that was only 37 laps. So you do have to start to wonder, how many laps of fuel can these drivers go? To answer our question, here comes Knox Thompson and Keegan Shelton going down pit road this time. So the lead going to Brandon Pfeiffer in the 54 car now. Brandon Pfeiffer, your leader now in the 54. See what he can do, and how long will he stay out front also becomes the question. As Brandon Pfeiffer is one of the drivers that pitted last on lap 83 during that caution. So we will see, when we see him take the trip down pit road. It does not look like it'll be this lap, but Toby S. looks like he's going to make that trip down pit road now. But we will see what happens here, folks, as they're trying to make it last as long as possible. 37 laps is what we've seen it work so far. So we'll see what happens here. Is it worth it to see if you could make it stretch 37 laps? If you can you make it the entire distance of 37 laps if you pit with 37 to go? That is all the questions you have to ask here when you're deciding your pit strategy. So we'll continue to watch Brandon Pfeiffer here, see when he decides to go down pit road. As he continues to drive around the top side. Let's go ahead and look where our points leader, Mackay Rigby, is. Mackay Rigby currently in that 7th place position here. Try to work his way up slowly, see how long he stays out. You know, Mackay Rigby, the one that pitted on lap 84 instead of 83 with all the others, got out on the tail of the field and almost didn't make it to the green flag. So we will see what happens here, because Brandon Pfeiffer into the pits, say with Zayd Rahman. McCoy Benke gonna stay out, say with Jared Parks. So McCoy Benke staying out with Jared Parks. So we will see here what happens. So McCoy Benke now having to make the decision, when do I come to pit road? What will be the best optimal strategy for my team? Will there be a caution? He's decided to come in now. Same with Jared Parks, same with Warren Cook. Max the Flippy. And now it's going to be Mason Ward and Mackay Rigby out front here. Mason Ward in the 00 car. You have to wonder, when will he come to pit road? As we know, getting close to the fuel, getting close on fuel mileage here. Mason Ward already experiencing what it felt like to run out of gas, so he does not want to experience that again. Does he come to pit road now? He does not. He stays out one more. Same with Mackay Rigby. Mason Ward and Mackay Rigby, both teammates. Same with the third place driver in the number 49 of Hunter Foyce. So we will see what happens here. As you see, drivers continue here. Mason Ward just trying to make it work here with 36 to go. If Mason Ward does stuff right, he could make it all the way now. I think he's trying to get a couple extra laps of buffer room before making it to pit road. So we will see what happens here. As Mason Ward still out front here with 35 to go till the end of the race. You have to wonder, when will he decide to pit? So I think we're going to see it here now. Mason Ward coming down pit road here. And same with Hunter Foyce, but Mackay Rigby still out. Mackay Rigby still out in the 27 car. Apologies for that. Mackay Rigby still out front here, trying to stay out, trying to make it last with 34 to go. It does Mackay Rigby come to the pits now? Mackay Rigby, I think, is out of gas here. The way his pace is going, I think they were trying to run till they drain the tanks. He is not. He's still going. So we'll see how long Mackay Rigby can truly stay out before he has to come for gas. You have to ask yourself that. As Ted Gamble Jr. now has entered to get gas, you have to ask, how long can this driver go for? Till he ultimately has to get gas. Mackay Rigby just saving as much as he can at this point, trying to inch it out for every drop. As here he comes, Mackay Rigby, your race leader, coming down pit road now. And Knox Thompson entering turn 3 and 4. As Mackay Rigby gets through the pits, is not in his pit stall yet. And here comes Knox Thompson as Mackay Rigby enters his pit stall. And now, here they go to start. Knox Thompson back out front. So here they go, ladies and gentlemen. Mackay Rigby coming out of his pit stall now, exiting P number 13 out the pits and back on the track. See if he can work his way back up, and if there will be enough time to. 31 laps to go for your leader of the number 48, that being Knox Thompson. So we will see what Knox Thompson can do here with 31 laps to go. Will there be a caution? Will the drivers that pitted early have to make pit stops or not? That's what you have to wonder. So as we continue to see here, folks, we'll go and see what we got going on. Look at Warren Cook, who's in the 9th position, now looking at King Sheldon and Max DeFlippy. P7 and 8. Max DeFilippi coming to pass for P7. So Max DeFilippi up to the 7th place position now. Here, Noah Delano currently sitting 11th. Go ahead and look over here. Max DeFilippi currently looking to see if he can get up to Zane. Looks like he does. Looks like we have a driver with connectivity issues, that being the number 6 of Zane Rahman. But he gets around him. Brandon Pfeiffer over here in the 5th place position behind McCoy Benke. Toby S., Jared Parks, and Knox Thompson out front. Jared Parks making a good time on the 48 of Knox Thompson. See if Jared Parks can take the lead here. Jared Parks hit it a couple laps after Knox Thompson. It looks like he does. Jared Parks, your new leader here at Homestead with 28 to go. So with Jared Parks up front, your highest playoff driver is the 35 of McCoy Benke, currently sitting in 4th. Brandon Pfeiffer behind him, Max DeFilippi behind him, and then it is, where is he? It is Kai Rigby back here. Mason Ward also in the back. Mason Ward a couple laps down, it looks like. Not sure what happened. A lap or two down. Not sure what happened to him. Mason Ward, unfortunately, though, under a lap. So, see what happens here. Kai Rigby sitting outside that spot, that top 10 for playoff point, for points for stages. So we will see what happens here. Right now, it would be McCoy Benke getting 40 playoff points if he won, 40 points if he won tonight, which it's 40 points for if you win. So if McCoy Benke got 40 points, looking at the standing, he has been in the top 10 for both stages as well, so he may be close. So we will see what happens here. McCoy Benke does not have any playoff points buffering him either. So it is definitely interesting to see, but only time will tell here tonight, folks. With 25 laps to go in this stage, in this race, you have to wonder. Here's Noah Delano going down pit road. OBS, Dane Rahman, and Ian Menzies all jumping to pit road here. So you have to wonder, when are these other drivers going to jump to pit road? Because we know technically Mackay Rigby can make it on fuel. We do know that. So Mackay Rigby stretch it out all the way till the very last drop, make it on fuel. So Mackay possibly will not have to pit, but other drivers will have to pit. We just have to wait and see when those drivers have to pit and when they will, if they will pit. Looking at Jared Parks here, your leader on the back straightaway. Knox Thompson in second, entering the back straightaway. Brandon Pfeiffer entering the pits now. Max DeFilippi in third on the back straightaway. Boy Benke on the back straightaway right here. Warren Cook right here. Ian Shelton, Hunter Foyce, Mackay Rigby, all in the same area. So we will see what happens here. So you have to honestly wonder what is going to happen. So it is definitely going to be interesting here as the laps wind down here. We're going to go ahead and go to the exciting cam, see what's going on the racetrack. You got Warren Cook here early in fourth, 9 seconds back from your leader. Here's Mason Ward, who is actually currently a lap down, battling it out with Ted Gamble Jr. Trying to get a red. Ted Gamble gets around him. Here's Ted Gamble Jr., currently sitting on the lead lap in 9th, 28 seconds back. Ted Gamble pitted on lap 118, which was the same, with lap 117, which is one lap before Mackay Rigby. So these three drivers, Mackay Rigby, Ted Gamble, Mackay Rigby and Ted Gamble, these two could make it on fuel and possibly Hunter Foyce as well. But we will see what happens here with only 20 to go. Looking at Mackay Rigby, currently sitting in that 7th place position. We will wait to see if these other drivers have to pit here. Knox Thompson down pit road now, getting serviced. You honestly wonder who else has to go down pit road and be serviced. Looking at Mason Ward in the 00. Now Ted Gamble Jr. in the 66. Here comes Jared Parks, Max DeFlippy, Warren Cook, all down pit road. So you wonder, when will McCoy Benke go down pit road, or if he will. He probably will have to, though. Jared Parks back on the speedway, splash and gas and go, but Mackay Rigby does get around him. Can Mackay Rigby get up there to Hunter Foyce and McCoy Benke? Looking at Mason Ward here, let's go ahead and look at your leader, McCoy Benke, who is in front of the 54 car of Brandon Pfeiffer. You wonder, when is he going to pit to get fuel? Because it just has to be a splash and go. He's got a 14-second lead over Hunter Foyce. So you wonder when he's going to make that stop to get that splash and go. So Hunter Foyce in the number 49 car is not in the playoffs. Mackay Rigby, though, is. Mackay Rigby in that 3rd place position, 18 seconds back from McCoy Benke. So you have to wonder the ultimate decision here of what to do. With 17 to go, 16 crossing the stripes. 8 is 16 laps to go now to the end of this race, and we still are unknown on who our champion will be. So as you see, McCoy Benke still out here up front with a 15-second lead over Hunter Foyce. Has not pitted yet. He pitted on lap 113, so he will not have to pit for a while, and there's a possibility he could stretch his fuel. With a 15-second lead like he has, could try to stretch his fuel all the way. As Ted Gamble Jr. getting around the 27 of Mackay Rigby here. So, Mackay Rigby falling back to 4th. We will see what happens here. So we will see, with 14 to go, the laps tick down slowly as these drivers continue. McCoy Benke down the back straightaway here. See if he goes to the pits, or when he goes to the pits will be the question. I believe now is when he is not going to the pits yet. He's still staying out, but you have to wonder, will he have to go to the pits? We'll keep an eye on this. Let's go ahead and move back here to Hunter Foyce, who is 14 seconds and closing on your driver, Hunter Foyce, right here. This is a fuel mileage game now, ladies and gentlemen. It is a fuel mileage game. Hunter Foyce pitted on lap 116. Ed Gamble Jr. behind him, pitted on lap 117. Mackay Rigby right here behind him, pitted on lap 118. Everybody else has pitted way before that. So we will see what happens here with 12 laps to go now. As you see, the second place car and below are closing on your leader, McCoy Benke. See what McCoy can do. As the drivers close in on him with only 12 laps to go. We'll see what happens here. McCoy Benke getting on the gas a little bit, try to space it out. And here comes Brandon Pfeiffer going around McCoy Benke to unlap himself. If he was lapped. I don't think he was lapped, actually. He was not. Oh, that's not Brandon Pfeiffer. That's Ian Menzies. Brandon Pfeiffer and Ian have the same paint scheme, so I get them confused sometimes. Here comes Ian around. Ian gets around to unlap himself. So we will see what happens. Whoa, Ian coming down a little close on the nose of McCoy Benke. Definitely a little nerve-wracking there. All you want is a clean race the rest of the way. 10 laps to go to determine your winner and determine a champion. McCoy Benke still up front. Last pitted on lap 113. So that would have been 30 laps ago at lap 143. And he still would have 7 laps to go by then. Can he make it? That is the question. The question really is who can make it? Who can save the fuel? Who can be on the gas as aggressive? That's what you have to ask here. As the laps wind down, it honestly becomes a question trying to figure that out. Knox Thompson around Hunter Foyce. Knox Thompson is making very quick time on your first place of McCoy Benke. 8 to go here for McCoy Benke. So we will see what happens here, folks, as we continue. You have to wonder, does McCoy Benke pick up the pace with Knox Thompson closing in as quick as he is? Because he is closing in very quick and very fast here. Do you risk the gas, or do you just let him close in like he is? 7 laps to go to the end. Thompson still closing the gap. Now getting down to 6 seconds. As you see Knox on your screen there in the 48, close it down. 4 seconds now. Continuing to close at a rapid rate on the 35 of McCoy Benke. You have to wonder, when is the question. Will McCoy Benke pit, or will he be forced to? Knox Thompson coming on the outside here, trying to get around McCoy Benke. He does get around him. Knox Thompson, your leader now. Knox Thompson in the lead here with 6 to go. Let's keep an eye on your playoff driver here, McCoy Benke. Let's look at Mackay Rigby, who's in 5th right now. Brandon Pfeiffer, who's in 7th. You got Max DeFlippy, who's in 12th. You got Mason Ward, who's in 15th. All drivers trying to make it around here. McCoy Benke trying to make it last with only 5 laps to go. Tobias making it around McCoy Benke. Do you wonder what this will look like for these drivers? 4 laps to go. Here comes Mackay Rigby closing in on Mackay Rigby closing in McCoy Benke. As you see, here they come. McCoy Benke is out of gas, I believe. I believe McCoy Benke is out of gas. Ran it dry. I don't think he's got any more gas. Maybe he does. There's traffic up here, though. Let's see what happens. He has not ran it dry yet. 3 to go. Mackay Rigby, your top playoff driver, your points leader in the top spot right now. Hunter Foyce trying to get around him. Hunter Foyce, a teammate of Mackay Rigby. Here comes Brandon Pfeiffer, though, on the outside of Mackay Rigby, now dropping down the bottom. Brandon Pfeiffer taking over 4th, now battling for 3rd. Brandon Pfeiffer 3rd with 2 laps to go. Your leader, Knox Thompson, on the back straightaway here. Knox Thompson, a 4-second lead over 2nd. Here, coming to the white flag for the final time. White flag in the air. It's going to be Knox Thompson taking the white flag here. See if he is here, seal the deal here. As we watch this all happen very quickly here. Knox Thompson down the back straightaway here, folks. Knox Thompson gets in the wall a little bit. Looks like he's still in the wall. Got off of it. Continues down the back straightaway. Coming to the checkered flag. It's going to be Knox Thompson taking the win here at Homestead. Toby S. 2nd. 3rd going to Brandon Pfeiffer. 4th, Zayd Raymond. 5th, Mackay Rigby. No, Jared Park's going to get 5th at the line. Mackay Rigby 6th. 7th, Ted Gamble. 8th, Keegan Sheldon. Warren Cook 9th. Hunter Foyce running. Hunter Foyce going to get 10th, I believe. No, 12th. Hunter Foyce, I think, ran out of gas at the end. Crossing the line. Hunter Foyce ran out of gas. It's going to be Warren Cook 9th. 10th, Ian Menzies. Max DeFlippy 12th. 11th. 13th, Noah Delano. 14th, Mackay Benke. 15th, Ward. And wow, Knox Thompson winning it at the end here, folks. Knox Thompson winning it. So unofficially, Knox Thompson wins. We have yet to hear who won the championship. But we will wait to see. Wait to see. We're waiting for the official announcement. Waiting for the official announcement here before we officialize anything, do any interviews. We'll be right back after these messages here, folks, and hopefully with news about a champion.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all 3 eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it has officially been announced your champion for the 2026 Friday Night O'Reilly Racing League gonna be the number 27 of Mackay Rigby taking it. But let's jump into the waiting room and let's talk to our top three. So Mackay Rigby is gonna be taking the championship, but let's not shadow away from your winner of tonight's race, Knox Thompson. So let's see. It doesn't. There's Knox Thompson. Let's see. Knox, is Chris in the booth? You got me.
I'm here.
Knox coming home with the win tonight here at Homestead, Miami on the final race of the season. Man, good race from you all night. Good strategy, good consistency. What it takes to get the win here, and how's it feel to win at the end of the season?
It was great. It's been a good season for only running 4 races. I had a lot of fun, and congrats to Mackay for championship. I thought we were gonna race him. Jared really scared me when he stayed out on that strategy. I thought he had an extra set. If he would have used that, I think he probably could have won. But other than that, great season. One of the best leagues. I will be back for next season.
Absolutely. Congratulations on your win. You know, definitely had a good car tonight. We watched you slowly work your way up 15 positions from the start of the race. Has to feel good. Got anybody you want to thank? Shout out for the win tonight.
I would like to thank everybody watching at home, for my dad, my grandparents. They're going through a hard time right now, and everybody watching. It's a big race, and I'm glad I got to win it with everybody watching. Like to thank Premier Racing Setups for giving me some good setups when I am running opens. And other than that, like to thank everybody for coming out this season. It was a great season for this league. Great season 1.
All right. Well, congratulations on your win tonight. Knox Thompson, the 48 car. Moving on. Oh. Moving on here, we're going to get the 19. Yes, it does not look like he's available. So we're going to move Brandon Pfeiffer in. Brandon Pfeiffer, third place finisher tonight. Man, good car all night. Got it third at the end. What did you feel like you needed at the end to possibly get the win?
15 more laps. I was running Knox and Toby down there. I had better tires, but I mean, I'll take a P3 any day.
Absolutely. The highest finisher in the win the 6 drivers that were in the playoffs. You know, I'm unsure where you finish in the race, in the playoff race, but you had a good car all night. You were at the start of the night. Looks like you were sitting in third. So definitely at least moved up 1 position, I would assume. So good race all around for you tonight. You know, what do you feel like what do you feel like went good about this season? What do you feel like you could have improved on, you think, to maybe secure the championship or get the win tonight?
If I didn't have an abysmal first 5 races of the season and not score a top 10 in DNF every race, I feel like I would have had a better chance at winning it. But, you know, that's how it goes. I've always struggled at the beginning of seasons. It's just the way I roll, I guess. But, you know, we definitely showed speed on some of the bigger tracks. So probably should have won 1 or 2 and just didn't play in our favor. So just work on the strategy. But, I mean, we were running up front. We showed speed the entire season, and I could not be any prouder for that.
All right. Well, hey, is there anybody want to shout out or thank for your third place tonight?
Yes, I'm going to say thank you to Zane Rahman, my BPR teammate, everyone at Pappy Racing for, just allowing me to hang with them and ally with them. Especially Jared for keeping this league the way it is and so nice and neat and organized. Like, this is one of the best leagues I've run. And if my parents are watching, hello and thank you for watching.
All right. Well, congratulations on your third place finish. Hope to see you next season.
Oh yeah, we'll be back.
All right. But Guy Rigby, your championship winner. Man, how's it feel to win the championship here at Homestead?
I'm excited, man. I'm excited. I didn't win the race. I pulled a Jimmy Johnson. Didn't win the race, but
Hey, you know what? That's the best way to win him. You know, Jimmy Johnson's the only person in our era that's gotten 7 championships. So maybe that's the way to go. You know.
maybe I'm on my way there. Maybe, but it's just consistency, man. I've missed a couple races here and there, and I need to not do that again. But I'm really excited to just be consistent, and I'm glad that we have a league now. What I'm more excited about is next season. You know what I'm saying? Because now we have a base, we have something we can work with, and we have an entertaining racing product. You know? So
Absolutely, man. Well, when I joined you guys, when I started broadcasting for you guys and took over the broadcast here, I took them over, and we were at Kansas, and that's where I started. And since Kansas, your name was always a name I was talking about, and talking about whether you were up front. You're always up front in the mix, even on the bad days. Your name was still being talked about. So good consistency there from you. You know,
thank you, man.
Didn't win the race, but ultimately come home with a championship. Now, what do you feel like you needed to win the race? I seen you and your teammates were doing a much different strategy from everybody else tonight. Kind of throwing every drop of fuel out there till the very end. Very interesting strategy. What were you hoping?
So
Were you just waiting for a caution, or what was the deal there?
our strategy was the one stopper. I originally thought, and a lot of us, we all agreed that the one stopper would be faster. Now, we didn't account for how slow we would be going because you this track you're using so much fuel around there. It's just not even. It's
Abs-
really hard to do it. So when they
absolutely.
got their fuel, they were just flying, and I didn't think they'd be that close. I thought we'd build a bigger gap, but we weren't building a gap because we were only losing time on the back end. So
Absolutely. Unfortunately, that is how it goes sometimes, but very interesting strategy nonetheless. It looked like it was working out there for a little bit, but unfortunately, I actually had the telemetry up there on stage 2 watching Mason, your teammate, and unfortunately, I seen exactly where he ran out of gas. I'm like, "Oh no. That is not good." So,
yeah, we were playing fuel saving games from the jump because it was a longer race tonight.
absolutely. Well, man, hey, congratulations on a championship, and I'm gonna give you this time to shout out, thank whoever you want, and let them know you appreciate them.
I want to thank the PRS, Mason Ward. He's been a strong teammate all season, bouncing ideas off each other, and really working together here. Max the Flippy, he joined PRS mid-season. He joined like the factory team. He's been really fast. I saw he won a race the other day in A Open, and I really want to thank all the guys in Xfinity PRS because I wouldn't be as good at this car if I didn't have those guys to teach me things.
Absolutely, man. Well, hey, congratulations on the championship. Enjoy it. It is definitely a good feeling, and I assume we'll see you for next season.
Yeah, yeah. I plan to talk to Jared about what we're gonna do for next season. I really hope this next season will be good. I hope it starts in 2 weeks actually, but I'm not sure about that.
Well, I don't think that's gonna happen. Last I heard, we're gonna take about a month or two break from what I
Ah,
talked to Jared. So, got a little bit of time to soak this one in. It seems.
yep.
All right,
Prepare for next season.
all right,
Thanks for
man.
broadcasting, man. You've been a good broadcaster. I like listening to the broadcast after the race. So,
Appreciate it, man. We're always here. So, congratulations on your championship, and we'll see you next season.
yep, no problem.
Thank you.
Have
Well, ladies and gentlemen, as the lights go out here on the Homestead Miami Speedway, the Friday night O'Reilly Auto Parts Racing League comes to a close for season 1. What an excellent season here. I started mid-season and I didn't know what I was in tune for. These guys were my first official broadcast, actually. And let me say, it was a great time to be with these guys, and I'm excited to see what happens next season if they choose to renew with us. With that said, I want to thank all of our proud partners one last time for their support. Thank you to Tier 1 Setup Shop. If you're looking to gain an edge on the track, check out Tier 1 Setup Shop. Founded by Brett Buller, Tier 1 was built by racers for racers. One goal in mind, delivering high-quality iRacing setups and real support from people who know the sport, whether you're chasing wins or just looking to improve your performance. Tier 1 Setup Shop has you covered. And don't forget to use code FEARLESS at checkout for 10% off your. Thank you to our friends at Admin Box. If you need to make race control easier, check out Admin Box. Built by iRacers for iRacers, designed specifically for league and hosted races, each Admin Box connects via USB. Comes pre-programmed race control commands, so there's no complicated key binding setup. With bright LED backlighting and responsive buttons, it's easy to use at any racing situation. And don't forget to use code FEARLESSBOX to save 10% off your next order. Thank you to Juicy Spider Studios. If you're looking to level up your brand on iRacing or iRacing League, check out Juicy Spider Studios. They offer custom logos, 2D and 3D animations, video editing, custom graphics, and more to help bring your vision to life. If you're looking for something professional and unique, Juicy Spider has you covered. Be sure to let them know Fearless Broadcasting sent you. And thank you to our friends at Puffy Swag Shop. If you need custom apparel or merchandise, check out Puffy Swag Shop. Puffy's offers quality custom apparel and merch made in-house with your logo or design. Whether you need hats, shirts, hoodies, Puffy's delivers great quality at a fair price. Check out Puffy Swag Shop for your next custom order. And with that, folks, it comes the end of the broadcast, and I say good night, God bless, and happy racing, and we will see you next time. Have a great night. Be sure to tune into one of our other broadcasts happening soon. Goodbye.
Looking to take your racing to the next level? You need speed and you need style. At Tier 1 Setup Shop, we'll help you hit the track with total confidence. We provide race-winning setups for all three eNASCAR series, Cup, Xfinity, and trucks, plus a huge variety of asphalt oval cars. We've also brought that performance to the dirt. Winged and non-winged sprint cars, micro sprints, dirt midgets, all built by racers who know how to win. And now, get the perfect look. We offer professional wraps and graphics with Tier 1 wraps. Multiple feature artists make it easy to find a design to fit your exact needs and budget. Get what you need when you need it with individual setup purchases, or get full weekly access with a Tier 1 subscription. Tier 1 Setup Shop. You're more than a customer, you're part of the team.
Real quick, cut. Double check the steering wheel.
Gentlemen, start your engines.
Nice and smooth. Get it all done all day long. Got a good feeling about today, guys.
Donnie Kite's gonna get through it all and score his first career win in the Saturday Night Racing League Cup Series. What a finish!
It's too little, too late from behind, and Sebastian Marin, your first repeat top split winner of the qualifying series.
We knew it was just a matter of time when Hunter Sr. is victorious.
Josh Adams taking the win at Iowa. Juicy Spider Motorsports takes home the 1-2-3 finish.